YouTube पे लाइव सेशन चल रहा है. So अस्सलाम वालेकुम. How are you boys? So let's discuss the GBPJP and gold setup. And हमने लास्ट क्लास के अंदर भी जो है ना वो सेशन किया था एक, जिसके अंदर हमने डिस जिसके अंदर हमने जो है ना वो काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें डिस्कस की थी. अच्छा, अभी जो है ना मैं आप लोगों के साथ स्क्रीन वगैरह भी शेयर करूंगा, ठीक है, जिसमें हम डिस्कस करेंगे. फर्स्ट लेट मी इंट्रोड्यूस माई सेल्फ. माई नेम इज मुजम्मिल हनीफ एंड द पीपल हु इज फॉलोइंग us from the long time, and the students and the members that are in our group with the uh, IB brokers, they know me. So first let me introduce myself again. Myself Muzammil Hanif, and I'm a CA, CCA and a CFA analyst from the CFA background. So we are running this institute, the trade school, since 2019, and we are offering a stock market and the forex market trading courses. All the things under the trade school platforms, all the things are live. We are sharing the live analysis. We are sharing a live trades, live setups, live funds, live trading. Everything is live. So this is the first video that we are discussing. That we are going to discuss about the GBPJPY and the gold setup that we discussed yesterday in our class with our registered students. And this is the recap video or the review video, how our setup is working right now. My all trades are in profit, and I'm in a super profit right now because I invested almost I take a big risk on this GBPJPY trade because the setup is perfect. I have a system to trade, I have a setup to trade, and I have a proper psychology, and I have a proper risk management, and then I enter into the trade with my real funds and with my the funded accounts. So let's discuss about this setup again, and then I will show you the reason why I'm going long in this trade. Yesterday I was shorting the GBPJPY, and then suddenly a news came out around 8 a.m. Eastern, and then the market just shifted their trend, and then I found a bottom reversal setup. That is a sign of strength according to the VSS setup, volume spread analysis. So let's discuss this setup again, and then I hopefully you will find the same setup again, and I would also recommend my students to trade on repetitive setups. That once you have a repetitive setups, once you have a same setup, consistent setup to trade, then you will be a consistent profitable trader. So one sec, let me share this video in different groups, and then we will start discussing about the setup. I'm sharing this link in different groups, and I will also show you about the live mentorship program that we are offering on the Red Gold Trade School platform. Just one sec. This session is going to be in English because mostly persons are following us from the India and from the no south states of the India and from the UAE and the USA. So this will be the session. This session will be in the English. So I hope you understand because we are using a very easy terms and terminologies in this session. I'm not going to give a hard bunch of terminologies and other things like advanced terminologies of the VSA, the volume spread analysis, and the other things. So let's discuss this session. I'm sharing my screen with you. So I have three screens right now. I'm sharing my second screen with you, and this is the setup that I shared with my students yesterday. And we were live in the class, and this is the second class of the volume spread analysis VSA. So this is the VSA chart. We are using the bar charts in the VSA, and you are seeing this notification. These notifications are based on the trading software that I'm using for finding the VSA setups. So this is the GBPJPY trade, and this is the 1 hour workings. I worked on the 1 hour time frame in this setup, and we found a bottom reversal. This is the sign of a strength according to the VSA on 30-minute, on 15-minute as well. The background was the bearish before founding this session, and the trend line also break. This trend line is also break with a good volume. So because we are not trading on the basis of the trade lines or on the basis of the pure price action, but we are giving priorities to the VSA, and then the second priorities on the order block concepts, the smart money concepts. Inshallah, I will try my best to do a live session at 12 p.m. Pakistani PST. So let's discuss this session, and the interest rate decisions will also affect the GBP, JPY, and the whole market as well. So this is the setup that I discussed with you. First of all, I'm also sharing the tips and tricks that I'm using to analyze the market, and then I'm giving the priorities to the setups I found at dead levels. First of all, I start with the top-down analysis. I go to the weekly chart, and the terminologies that you are seeing on my chart is CWL, CDL, PWL. So you have to draw this. My students know about what the PWH and what the PWC is. And once you mention these levels on your charts, first you have to draw these lines on the weekly chart and the daily chart and the 4 hour chart. So this is your working time frames. This is your working time frame. This is not your entry time frame. This is your working time frame. And then you have to go to the smaller time frames for taking the entry, like 15 minutes, 13 minutes. But I would suggest, if you are a new trader, or if you are a newbie, then I would suggest, I would highly suggest or highly recommend you that you should use only a 1 hour time frame and above the 1 hour time frame. Don't go below the 1 hour time frame, because there is too many manipulations over there. And you have to be a, a good mindset, and you have to be a proper psychology to trade on the 1 minute and the 3 minute trading. We think that the scalping on 1 minute or 3 minute is easy. We think that the if we do the scalping and we find the 3 or 4 trading setups in a day, and then we will make this, and this is the theoretical things. This is the unusual, unrealistic things. If you want to be a consistent profitable trader, then you have to be a proper mindset, and this is the game of mindset. This is not the game of psychology. This is not the game of the VSA, the volume spread analysis. It is the highly advanced method of trading that the smart money and the big players are using in their strategies. If if you think that you will be a good technical analyst, or you will be a you will have a grip on the harmonics patterns, on the Elliott wave, on the price actions, on the candlestick patterns, on the blah 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 blah, all the things, and you think that you will make money by using this strategy, then this is totally a wrong statement. This is totally a wrong mindset. For be a consistent profitable trader, you must have a proper mindset. It is the game of mindset. It is the game of mindset. This is not the game of technical analysis and the fundamental analysis. And if you are a scalper, or if you are an intraday trader, then there is no need to go with the fundamentals. What you will do about the fundamentals? If you are trading on the news, then the market will take news impact before the news releases. Like if the news will release on the 12th a.m. Today in Pakistan Eastern Time of the FOMC statements, then the market will take effect. Market will already take this effect before the releasing of the news, and then FED Powell um, speech will start, and then the people thinks that they will make money by just reading the news. Then it's a wrong mindset. You have to be a proper mindset. So basically, if we discuss about the GBP JPY setup, and you will see that the market is going up, we have a proper setup to trade, we have a proper system to trade, and we found this pattern, we find the bottom reversal pattern. on the basis of VSA, and then we started entry in the VSA. And the second thing is that we also found a fair value gap, the ICT way of trading, fair value gap or the bullish order block, and the market quickly react from this zone. If you want to be a aggressive trader, then I would suggest you that you go with the like ICT and smart money concepts order blocks. So, but the VSA tells you a perfect entry. VSA tells you a perfect SL. And if we talk about the target profit, then my first target profit is 188, and the second is 188.3 and 188.5. And the last TP is my 189. This is the previous highs, and as per my view, that the market, as per my view, market will break this zone sooner or later. And I'm bullish in the GBPJPY. Don't short GBPJPY unless or until it stays above the 186.5 or 186 zone. So this is the GBPJPY setup, and I'm covering this setups, the GBPJPY setup, and I'm the responsible who has to give the trade calls on GBPJPY and the US 500, and my other team members are working on the gold. So this is the highly this is the highly demandable script uh, among the retail investors and the retail traders. So again, if we talk about the gold is right now is under the recent top reversal that it shows around on 24 January, and the market is rejected around 4 times, and the fifth time also market rejected from the 247 to the and dropped to the 200 and 2028. Again, market is right now reacting below the zone, and if you want to go long in the gold, then I would suggest you that you should trade buy side trades on the gold above the 250 2050. But if you want to short the gold, if you want to take a short sell side, this is not the short side entry, this is the sell side entry in gold, and you must have to watch the gold around 200 and 2040 and 2045, and the gold will give you a 10 to 15 points, $15 from the zone, because double top formation is also expected at 2047, where the market will reject itself. But if we talk about the today fundamental release, that the market will move in the sideways, because this is the major day for the retail investors, or for the big investors, traders as well, because FOMC statement will release FOMC statements. FOC, Federal Funds Rate, will release around 12 a.m. PST, Pakistan Standard Time. So this is our trading signal group, that we are sharing real trades in this group. This is the setup. This is the Here is the trade that I shared with all my members in the GBPJPY buy zone. All the TPs, all the entry levels are filled, and the market is right now 50 plus in profit. This is the 50 pips in profit, and if I also shared a US 500 sell side trade. This is also based on the VSA. This is also based on the VSA, and the market is all right now below the 30 points, 30 plus points. So this is the trades that we are sharing. We also shorted the GBP yesterday before coming of this session, before coming of the news, and we also make a good profit in GBP short side trade as well. And our team is also sharing the buy signals and the sell signals in gold, Euro JPY, and almost we are sharing a trades of around 80% and 85% hit rate, because we are using a VSA, and we are using a smart money concepts, ICT order block techniques to trade, to share trade calls, and we are not using any type of lagging indicator. You will see on my screen that there is no indicator available on my chart. I'm not using neither I'm using oscillators like RSI, MACDs, and neither nor I'm using the moving averages like the EMAs and the SMAs, like the and the Bollinger Bands, and something like that. But I'm using the Fibonacci levels. I'm using the price action trading, but mostly I focused on the VSA. I have a different setups to trade, like a setup A plus, setup A, setup B, and the setup C. So in which the VSA signals come, this is my A plus setup. In which the signals that is based on the ICT smart money concept, this is my A setup. And if the signal is based on the pure price action, this is my the B setup. I'm mostly trading these three setups, and my risk statement is also different in all setups, in all different trading setups. I have a proper system to trade. I have a proper setup to trade. This is my risk management file, and I would highly suggest you that you should use this risk management file, and this will give you the proper lot size management. Like if you have a $5,000 in your account, obviously you will use the funded account for this, and you are taking the 1% risk. And if your stop loss in pips is $100, then it will suggest you that you should go with the 0.05. So this is the base. This is a design with the USD pairs. If you are using this for the non-USD pairs, then you have to adjust the lot size according to the pips, or according to the, like, the margin calculation. I already explained this many times in my free course as well. So this is my setup A plus. I increase the risk in the setup A plus by 50%. Like if I'm taking the 1% risk on normal A setup, then my risk on A plus setups will be 1.5%. This is my A setup, and this is my setup B. If I'm trading with this setup B, like setup B is based on the price actions, like the double bottom, triple bottoms, and something like that. So I half the risk. And if I'm also doing a scalping, if I'm doing a 1 minute or 3 minute scalping, then I also use lower risk. If you are trading with the real funds and your account balance is less than $1,000, then you should trade with the 3% risk per trade. 3% risk per trade is more than enough for you if your balance is below $1,000. So this is the risk management file. And if anyone wants to be a part of our trading group, then I will share the details in the description. And if you want to start a live mentorship program with us, then we are also welcoming you. And if you want to start a basic course, if you want to do a basic course with the live sessions, then this is option is also available for you. I hope you like this session. I hope you like this setup that I shared with you. I'm right now long in the GBPJPY. If you want to add a buy side trade, then you are allowed. Then this is not a trade related advice, but for the educational purposes, uh, if you want to add a buy side trade on the GBPJPY, then you have an option to trade in GBPJPY with the stop loss of 186.3. So thank you so much. Thanks for this session. I hope you like this session. And if you want to be a part of our trading signal group, then the link and the description and details will be in the description. Thank you so much.